It is time now for the PHL 11 a.m. news report for this Wednesday morning, going into Wednesday afternoon, February 25th, 2015. Good morning and afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. 11 a.m. news headlines here. And on Tuck Story at 11 a.m. here is a former Marine was found guilty late Tuesday of the 2013 shooting deaths of former Navy SEAL Chris Scott and the author of American Sniper and his friend Chad Littlefield. In Dallas, after initially grounded 128 planes on Tuesday, Southwest Airlines has been given 5 days to complete maintenance checks to the backup hydraulic systems of those aircraft to move that resulted in a handful of cancellations to flights nationwide. The Federal Communications Commission is driving toward a landmark vote on Thursday on a sweeping plan that critics warned would impose a new regulation of how Americans use and do business on the internet, even as 11-hour appeals check added. There are fears that more members of the Syrian Christian community in northeast Syria were abducted by Islamic State militants in first fought. In Washington, new U.S. single-family home sales in January fell less than expected and supply rose to the highest level since 2010. Hopeful signs for the sluggish housing market. Drones were seen flying over landmarks in Paris for the second night in a row. Iran's Revolutionary Guard used a mock U.S. aircraft carrier in its defense drills for the first time Wednesday, blowing up the replica warship near the Strait of Hormuz in the Persian Gulf. In Moscow, the Russian government laid plans to annex Crimea and destabilize southeastern Ukraine weeks before the government fell in Kiev. A Russian newspaper reported on Wednesday, cited a strategic document. If Netanyahu moves were really gutted for fears for Israel's security rather than for his own political survival, the Israeli PM would have sought to get the Obama committee agreement to include a few Israel-related points. More than 100 people have been killed in an avalanche caused by a heavy snowfall in the mountainous province of Panjshir. Local officials said Wednesday the death toll expected to rise. More than 40 vehicles were involved in a massive crash in Maine's Interstate 95 Wednesday morning, as Maine State Police said. Matthew Black Eagle Man of the Sioux Long Plains First Nation in Manitoba protests in front of the U.S. Capitol gets the Keystone XL pipeline in April 2014 as the human element of the Keystone pipeline debate you didn't hear about. Lesser known, less financed mayor candidate Jesus Chuy Garcia rejoiced over the second place finish in Chicago's mayoral race, which forced incumbent Democratic Mayor Rahm Emanuel into the city's first mayoral runoff in its history. Ex-Governor Strickland jumps into a race against Senator Portman. Target reported sales of $21.8 billion, up 4.1% from $20.9 billion in the fourth quarter of 2013 as same-store sales, which includes store openings and closings, increased 3.8%. In New York, stocks were little changed shortly after opening on Wednesday, with the Dow and S&P 500 holding near records before a second-day testimony from Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen and data on the housing market. Okay, take a look at U.S. stock market reports here on this Wednesday at 11 a.m. Dow 18,206.71, down 2.48. S&P 500 2113.70, down $1.78, and Nasdaq 4969.40, up $1.28. In London, Roman Polanski had appeared in a court in Poland to fight a U.S. attempt to extradite him on child sex crime charges. The hearing of the court in Krakow took place behind closed doors. Cosmeticians probably won't agree, but scientists say eyelashes have an optimal length, a third of the width of the eye. This ratio helps keep the eyes wet, according to a new study that attempts to answer the question, what are eyelashes for anyway? Bubonic plague, the most common form, is associated with a painful swollen lymph nodes called bulbosa, shown above as after an incubation period of 2 to 6 days. Symptoms included severe malaise, headache, shaky chills, and fever. Silicon Valley could learn a lot from skater as a how to hair keeps Americans on green. Measles vaccinations need to be immediately stepped up in all age groups as the World Health Organization's European Office Surgeon Wednesday after the region recorded 22,000 cases since the start of 2014. European surgeons and engineers have devised a mind-controlled bionic hand that restores function almost as well as flesh and blood transplant, but without the risk of rejection of research paper, said Wednesday. Dentists can make your teeth sparkling white, but they can't decide who else can, the Supreme Court said. Okay, take a look at New England's alerts here at 11:04, Route 24 north, just south of exit 16, a multi-car crash SPEMS Fire Department on the scene. Traffic is backed up. Everyone is in the breakdown lane. Debris is access on the road. Avoid it if possible. Take a look at sports here at 11:05. No time has been determined for Derrick Rose's of the Chicago Bulls recovery from the procedure, which is yet to be scheduled, as Rose also required surgery to repair torn medial meniscus in the same knee in November 2013 and missed the remainder of the 2013-2014 season. Patrick Kane of the Chicago Blackhawks reported set to miss 6 to 10 weeks after suffering an injury against the Florida Panthers. Tonight, the Celtics will be at the TD Garden taking on the New York Knickerbockers, while the Wheaton Lions women's basketball team will have a NUMAC quarterfinal playoff game against the Emerson Lions here. Game time around 7 o'clock. Peter Cello News Time, 11:05. Time now for a traffic report there on this. Wednesday morning going to Wednesday afternoon here, and it's Southwest Expressway on the northbound side. It is backed up from Furnace Brook Parkway all the way down for the Mass Avenue exit due to an accident on Route 3 on the southbound side. In your exit 15, so expect some delays here. Route 24 is more on fine after that accident that was cleared out, and Route 106 and Bridge over. But 24 northbound, and expect a few slow downs on Route 24 northbound after past 139 Randolph to Route 128 in Canton due to an accident on Route 24 northbound after 139 in Randolph, Stoughton, so expect some delays here. Mass Pike on the eastbound side, a little slow around the Austin Brighton tolls due to some road work in Boston Road. Constructive right lane closed on Mass Pike westbound between interchange 22 Cutler Square and before interchange 18 Austin Brighton tolls westbound in Austin. But otherwise, a smooth sailing can be here on this Wednesday morning going to Wednesday afternoon here at Route 120 on the northbound side up in Beverly. A little slow due to some road work on Route 120 on the northbound side around Route 97 in Beverly, so expect some delays here. And take a look at the MBTA here on this. Wednesday morning going to Wednesday afternoon. Green Line East service suspended between Brigham Circle and Heath Street. Please use Route 39 bus for service between Brigham Circle and Heath Street. Mattapan Trail experienced minor delays due to a disabled train at Ashmont, and all bus routes on the Silver Line have experienced minor delays due to heavy traffic. On the Commuter Rail Line near Fitchburg, South Factory train 405, 8:55 a.m. from North Station, currently delayed 20-25 minutes due to Crescent malfunction and for making extra stops. And Franklin Line train 712, 9:03 a.m. from Forge Park 495, currently delayed 20-30 minutes today due to mechanical issues en route. Needham Line, train 611, 10 a.m. from South Station, currently delayed 15-25 minutes in South Station today. Newburyport Rockport Line, train 162, 9:30 a.m. from Newburyport, currently delayed 10 to 15 minutes due to an early mechanical problem. And the Providence Stoughton Line, train 805, 9:55 a.m. from South Station, currently delayed 20-25 minutes today. Peter Cello News Time, 11:08, time now for a weather report. For today's forecast, go like this. Most skies got high about 33 degrees. West wind about 10 miles, gust size 26 miles per hour. For tonight, forecast got low about 7 above. West wind about 3 to 6 miles per hour. For Thursday, most skies got high about 22 degrees. Wind 2 miles, lows 2 below. Winds to the north around 6 miles per hour. For Thursday night, most skies got low about 7 above. North wind about 5 miles per hour. For Friday, most skies got high about 23 degrees. North wind about 6 miles per hour. For Friday night, most skies got low about 4 above. For Saturday, skies got about 25 degrees. Saturday night, most skies got low about 6 above. For Saturday, most skies got about 33 degrees. Saturday night, chance of snow, most skies got lower at 24 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Monday, chance of snow, most skies got high about 37 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Monday night, forecast got lower at 14 degrees. For Tuesday, chance of snow, most skies got about 33 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. North temperature set it at 30 degrees with fair skies. And that's me for the Peter Channel 11 a.m. news report on this February 25th, 2015. Wednesday, Pete was here. Have a good day. What a good president. See you for a 3 o'clock news report. Have a good day.